Hey guys, Von Fry here. If you know me on Xbox Live, Legendary Badass. Well, okay, I use that on YouTube also, but spelt correctly. Doing a review here of Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I did shoot an old school version of this, jogging and vlogging at the same time just yesterday. At that time, I had completed 90% of the game. Now I'm finished with the whole main campaign, wrapping up some other stuff for additional endings, blah blah whatever the heck. And it changed. I had a bit of a change of mind about things. I wanted to get into this. Now I am lazy and rendering game footage is a bitch, so this is the most convenient way to put game footage in a review video on YouTube, recorded through Xbox Live's Upload Studio. Terrible audio from the packaged Xbox headset. Bear with me. So, yeah, here we are. You're Batman. You know this. He's actually getting a new suit of armor here. Story has him fighting Scarecrow. Scarecrow wants to release fear toxin across Gotham and the East Coast. They cleared out Gotham, and everybody's left is basically a thug or a cop. And so it's a big environment. Excellent draw distance. I'm playing this Xbox One. There's really no issues whatsoever. Minor texture pop-up every once in a while. But it's a gorgeous game. It doesn't really look all that next-gen. I'm not totally sure. More on that in a bit here. So, new suit of armor. Yeah, armor being the key word here. It's very steel. And, yeah, I appreciate that Batman no longer has the traps of Lou Ferrigno's Hulk. But to take away fabrics and just put them in steel, is this not Iron Man? Look, he has a helmet. He doesn't have a cowl. They call you have to drop the cowl later in the game or something. But it's a helmet. I feel like in a lot of ways, this isn't a Batman story as well. You have a militia that gets involved, led by the Arkham Knight. Looks like Raiden from Metal Gear. Everybody hates Raiden. Why do they want to make a character look like him? You have the Rich Rogues Gallery that was fully used in the main campaign, mind you, in Arkham City. Everybody's just kicked off into side quests you can do after wrapping up the story. It's like, wow. Okay, you tacked it on, but at least it's there, right? What else am I going to show you? A little bit of detective mode right here. I felt like the detective stuff was better in this game. Like, I really felt like I was solving things. Forensics, rewinding videotapes, looking for key moments, reconstructing crime scenes with the Bat computer. Like, it's really nice that you got to actually interact with some of your helpers. Lucius Fox, Alfred. Well, you didn't get to actually meet Alfred, but Oracle. Oracle's got an integral part of this. The story, pretty straightforward. You're never thinking, oh, well, who's really the big bad? Is it Ra's al Ghul? Is it Joker? Joker is in this. I should have looked this up earlier. I assume it's Mark Hamill's voice. I thought he wasn't going to be doing this. You know, you got Conroy here as Batman also. I think this is their last appearance for both of them in this case. The Joker is dead in the last game, but he's around inside Batman's head because of fear toxin and something else. Don't really want to ruin the story for you, but it's cool how Joker kind of serves to mock you and point out what you should do. You should get one of these goons to open this door for you. Something like that. Robin teams up with you to fight. Yeah, the free flow system, basically untouched. Guys will run and try to tackle you, but if you saw right there, what really happened? You just mashed some QuickTime event stuff. Like, I felt like a lot of the big bads in this, you're not really beating them. You're getting them into a position where the game makes it look like you're doing a lot of cool stuff because you're just hitting one button. You play as Catwoman briefly in a side quest. Catwoman was 1/3 of Arkham City. Her story interwove with Batman's. She had to go rescue him at the end of the game. There we see the textures. Does this really look all that next gen? I'm really not so convinced. I mean, it looks good, but it's a modified Unreal 3 engine. They look a little bit like Clay Fighter still. That's Unreal 3 for you. The Batmobile is amazing in this for the gameplay. Here you have it on a racetrack. It's fast as hell. you think this is the Batmobile. It's a bit of the Tumbler, it's a bit of a Batmobile. Gadgetry. Actually, I'm going to be talking about Batmobile some more. He starts out with all the majority of his gadgets, because this is a situation Batman got into. He's not introduced to the story in the same cool way. Oh, you're brought into the prison, now you're escaping. Okay, they're airlifting you stuff. No, Batman's just kind of there. It's a lackluster story compared to Arkham City. You don't have as much of the guesswork. There's a great deal of hallucinations that override things that should be quite dramatic, and then towards the end of the game it's just a bit confusing and almost incomprehensible what's even happening. It's like, did that scene even take place? Batmobile in combat mode. Yeah, the thing's basically a tank. Do you like your Batmobile as a tank? Is that more practical for a more realistic Batman, or do you prefer the Batmobile to be like a car? To me, the perfect Batmobile is the '89 Tim Burton film's Batmobile. It's like the best movie car ever. It's just so damn amazing. Why can't they have like a skin for that in here? I mean, there's like downloadable content for skins, but I mean, it'll say it's a skin, but really, you put on the Adam West suit, you don't look like Adam West. You look like this Batman here with his rather long, weird-looking face, but Adam West suit. Batmobile here, you get the 60s design. I mean, it just gives you some color changes, really. It's a palette swap. The combat here is some of the most satisfying combat in the game. Like, when you shoot something here, it's because you actually shot it. It's not showing you a glorified QuickTime event. I appreciate that. The Batmobile can actually have some passengers here picking up Poison Ivy. I thought, hey, that's a neat trick. This thing is so loaded with cool tricks. But is it a Batman game when it's a tank sim? I mean, it's something for you guys to be the judge of yourself, but to me, I think it diminishes it a little bit. Yeah, this is from Rocksteady. They're with WB. They own DC. It's not an LGN cash grab. It's like as official as a comic book game could get, but at the same time, I feel like Batman taking on an army is not a Batman story. I'm sorry. The Batmobile's used to solve puzzles. The puzzles in this game, phenomenal. These guys, I can't believe they actually topped themselves. Like, I didn't think the Batmobile's puzzle stuff would be as tricky or intricate as it gets in this game. Here, using the winch to go up buildings because you need to shoot something with your giant cannon. Yeah, really good. Here we have Robin for the team up Predator bits. These are like your stealth moments. You know, I'm okay with this being fairly automated. Okay, you hit this to do your stealth silent takedown. Okay, that's cool, but when I'm fighting, particularly a boss, I want my hits to be what does them in, not QuickTime events. But, you know, I guess I gotta say, I give Batman Arkham Knight a 9.5 out of 10. Not as good as Arkham City, one of my favorites, but a solid game. Something of a tour de force in many technical regards, and it's fun. It's been challenging. I've been playing only on hard, and it's been some work. But spoilers coming up. I'm showing you the toughest part in the game for me, giving you a little bit of a hint. Spoilers, turn off the video now. And here it is, the toughest part in the game for me in the main campaign. You versus 60 tanks while protecting Gotham City Police Department. So, this is near the end of the fight. I'm going to, at the very end here, turn around and show you my hiding spot so you don't get missiled up your ass. Basically, Oracle's going to help you out, and so that's fine and dandy. You're going to want to shoot everything she highlights with the right bumper, the quick minigun. Here, right here, that door opens up, you swing around right around the corner, bust the door down, and hide behind the building.